Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Tehryn P. What it do? Boo boo. Today, I'm gonna show y'all how I do my flawless foundation routine. It may not work for you, but it works for me and my skin type, which is more on the dry side. So at first, what we're gonna start off, we always wanna moisturize. We already did that. We already glistened up the lips. We already did that. Now, we need to put on a primer. I use the, a Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I like that it fills in my pores because I do have pretty large pores around my nose and forehead. So I use that to smooth everything out. Then I let that set for a minute, right? And we're gonna go in with my MAC Fluid Fix Foundation. I'm in the shade NC50. This is my full coverage foundation. So she cute or whatever. Okay, so when I squeeze this out of my hand because it doesn't have a pump, which it should, well, what I do is I put it on the back of my hand, kind of warm up the product, and then I go in with this Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. Ooh, that was a mouthful. I'm gonna spray that with a little bit of my setting spray to help it just melt in and set in my face almost instantly. Okay. So this video, I didn't even want to speed it up because I wanted to show you guys. I mean, I did a lot of editing. I cut a lot of stuff out, but I didn't want to speed it up because I wanted to show you guys my process and kind of in depth. You know what I mean? So y'all watch this for a minute. I don't know if you noticed, but personally, I don't really like to rub the brush over my face. I kind of like to pounce it, kind of like you would a beauty blender. I feel like it pushes it in more. It probably doesn't. Probably does nothing different than swirling it around. But in my head, it does. So that's why I do that. So after I do this first layer, usually I go in again with a little bit more on my hyperpigmentation areas because I have dark spots on my face. And if I get a little bit more foundation, it usually covers it. So that's me doing that. I got it here on my chin and around my jaw. So I'm just gonna go in with a second layer of foundation over the dark areas. So another thing I do for my flawless foundation routine is I use my Sonia Kashuk sponge and I go over my foundation again, even though I just did it with a brush. This is to ensure that everything is blended out and smoothed out and blended out and smoothed out to perfection. And I just wanted to tell y'all again, these steps, I do it for a while. I'm blending for a minute. I didn't show all, the blending I do, but it's a lot. So always blend. Okay, so now to highlight, I only use one concealer. I know I'm going to get another one soon, but I'm going to put this on all my high points to conceal and blend it out and look flawless. Okay, y'all ready for another tip? I let it set. I usually use my fan to, air dry it a little bit faster. But if I don't have a fan, I let it sit on my face for a few minutes and dry down a little bit. Because it seems like to me, when my concealer dries down, it becomes even more full coverage, more easier to work with. It just looks better to me. So let it dry. As you can see, I'm going back in there, blending it out. I usually use Real Techniques or the Sonia Kashuk sponge. And then for my nose, what I like to do, I like to pinch it because this blender is really big when it's damp. So I have to pinch it. I don't know if you guys know that, but I'm gonna just, talk to y'all like y'all don't know. So I'm gonna just go step by step. So pinch it for the nose, blend out the forehead. Try not to get to eyebrows. I don't know about y'all, but I gotta do my eyebrows first. And I didn't really show y'all my eyeshadow because this is all about foundation and my routine. So if y'all want to see this look, let me know. I'll show it to you, but it's nothing special. Oh, and with the back of that blender, since it has like some of my foundation on it, I go around the outside of the concealer to let, make it blend even further. So it looks more natural, more blended, more like pow. Okay, finally done with that. Now to set. I know I only have one powder. That's okay. I got two actually, but this is the only one I like. But this is my Sacha Buttercup powder. Okay, so my trick here is when I dip it, I have to brush off the excess because I have dry skin. And I only need enough to press into my skin. I don't need to bake and I don't need all that to sit on my face because that dries me out even more. So when I dip my damp beauty blender, and it's the same one I was using to blend, I knock off the excess, right? And then I can pounce it on my face. You know what I'm saying? So that way I just want to push it straight into my skin. I don't want too much excess. So now with this big fluffy like bronzer brush, I go into my contour here, and I usually use these two shadows. You know me, it's the same video, same shit, different video. So what I do is I pounce this like on my face. Initially I pounce it on, then once I get it on there, then I can blend and swirl the brush. See what I'm saying? Because I feel like if you just start off swirling, it lifts up some of your foundation, and I don't want that. So I pounce it on there, kind of use it as a setting, right? And then I can blend it out. And I don't know if you know this about me or not, but I don't really like a sharp contour. I like a blown out, soft, easy type of look. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't have any like real sharp lines or anything like that. Just nice. That's why I use this big fluffy brush too. Just to disperse the product out, give me that softer look. Okay, so after I do that, I go in with my MAC, this powder here. It's in deep dark. And I get another clean, big, fluffy brush, right? And I use this to brush away the excess setting powder I had on my face, plus blend in my contour highlight with each other to make it look more of a seamless blend. You know what I'm saying? Like more of a easy, soft, just, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Now this is part where you grab your favorite blush. This is my Morphe blush brush. I don't know the numbers. I can put it in the description box, but you guys don't really care, do you? No. But anyway, brush this on the apples of my cheeks. And then I also like to go over my nose because to me it just looks more seamless, natural. You know me, easy, seamless, natural, blended. Bam, that's how you get flawless. Oh yeah, this is the part, since I went over my nose, I forgot to contour my nose. So even my nose, this is my e.l.f. Contour brush. So what I do is I go in with my contour powder and I lightly just, make my nose a little bit more smaller, a little more snatched, a little more defined, because I do have a wide nose, it's the page curse, but it's okay. It's okay. I can hide it every day with makeup. So what I do is I dip this in the, look at that. Anyway, what I do is I dip this in the powder and I knock off the excess because I don't like too bright of a nose contour. You know what I'm saying? I don't want two lines going down my face. I want it to look like those are natural curves of my nose. So brush that off and then boom. So this is the MAC Global Glow highlighter. I do have a new highlighter, but y'all see it in the next video. Highlight my face. Y'all know this part. This is just the highlight part. So we're almost done, y'all, actually. Okay, so once I use the big brush to highlight, go with my smaller brush, get my smaller areas like my brows, inner corner, nose, cupid's bow. Okay, now to set it all, we take our Morphe setting spray and we grab our Sonia sponge. We set the face, we just spray the face as usual. Get it nice, I like it wet, girl. But anyway, after you do that, I take my sponge and I press in that setting spray, press it into my skin. Then I grab my fan and make sure that my face is fully dry. Okay, so once we have set our face, this is where I can put on mascara if I haven't already. Usually I don't. I usually wait till after I spray because I always get black smudges, right? Then after I do that, then I go in and do my lips. So I get me some lip liner, a nude lipstick, girl, you know me, and then a nice little glossy gloss on top, and boom, I'm done. Girl, just like that, we got us a flawless foundation routine. I hope y'all liked my video. I hope this helps y'all. I hope you share it, and I hope you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Happy New Year. This is going to be our year, girl, because last year, I got to make a video about that, but last year was the worst. This year will be the best. Okay, so let's go take our flawless foundation, go outside, take pictures, and live our best lives. I love y'all. Thank you. See you in the next one. Bye.